Hi children, I hope you all are doing good. Today let us learn the fourth chapter of your 4th standard science, Animals Living and Surviving. In this chapter, we will learn about animals' adaptations to their environment for their food and for their protection. We all know that dinosaurs existed on Earth millions years ago. But now there are no dinosaurs. Do you know why? Some scientists believe that this happened due to a sudden change in Earth's climate. The Earth became very cold and dinosaurs could not adjust to cold conditions and they died. In the natural world, a plant or an animal adapts or changes itself to suit their surroundings. This process of changing to suit the surroundings is called adaptation. Living things that are able to change themselves to suit their surroundings will survive, and those that cannot adapt will die. Next, adaptations to environment. The natural home of an animal is called its habitat. Based on their habitat, animals are grouped into 5 categories: terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, amphibians, aerial animals and arboreal animals. Let us see about terrestrial animals. Animals like horses, lions and camels live on the land. They are called as terrestrial animals. Such animals have legs to move and lungs to breathe. They have well-developed sense organs and a nervous system in order to sense the changes in their surroundings. Animals like snakes do not have legs. They have plates or scales that help them crawl. Animals like polar bears and Arctic foxes live in cold regions. They have fur on their bodies to keep them warm. They have fat under the skin to be used as food in winter. Some animals like lizards and frogs sleep for several months to protect themselves from the cold. This is called hibernation. The skin of desert animals is thick and not very hairy. It protects them from the heat of the sun. Next, amphibians. Animals that can live both on land and in water are called amphibians. Some amphibians are frogs, toads, salamanders and newts. They have limbs that help them in swimming. A moist skin helps them to breathe in water. However, they also have lungs which help them to breathe on land. Next, aerial animals. Animals that can fly are called aerial animals. These animals have wings to fly. Most birds and insects can fly. Bats are the only mammals that can fly. Animals which fly have a light body because of light bones and feathers. The body of flying animals is boat-shaped so that it can easily cut through the air. Next, arboreal animals. Some animals spend their time on trees and they are called arboreal animals. Monkeys, tree lizards, flying squirrels and opossums are some arboreal animals. They have claws and broad hip girdles to support their body while climbing. A monkey's long and curly tail helps it to swing from a branch. Next, adaptations for food. Animals eat plants or other animals. They are classified into 4 groups according to the type of the food they eat: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores and parasites. Herbivores. Plant-eating animals are called herbivores. Cows, goats and giraffes eat plants. They have sharp biting and strong grinding teeth. They have long and strong legs to travel long distances in search of food. Next, carnivores. Flesh-eating animals are called carnivores. Lions, tigers and dogs eat the flesh of other animals. They have well-developed tearing teeth. Flesh-eating birds like eagles and vultures have sharp beaks and claws to catch other animals and to tear their flesh. Next, omnivores. Animals that eat both plants and animals are called omnivores. Bears, crows and cockroaches are some omnivores. Next, parasites. Some animals live on or inside the bodies of other animals for their food. They are called parasites. The animals on which parasites depend for their food are called hosts. Mosquitoes, leeches, hookworms and bugs are parasites. They have suckers or sucking tubes to suck blood from their host. Next, adaptations for protection. It is very important for animals to protect themselves and live long enough to reproduce. Let us know about the 3 most common ways in which animals save themselves from being eaten up by other animals. Houseflies, fish, frogs and deer move very fast to escape from their enemies. Whales, elephants and hippos are too big to be eaten by other animals. Zebras, tigers and leopards have stripes or spots on their bodies which help them to merge or mix with their surroundings. This is called camouflage. In polar regions, Arctic foxes have brown coats in summer but grow white fur in winter. Their color merges with their surroundings and it becomes difficult to spot them. Thus, they keep themselves safe from their enemies. Insects like stick insect and the leaf insect look like what their names suggest, and that keeps them safe. This is about your 4th chapter. Thank you.